Okay, so today's lesson is representing linear relation. So the first question, if you look at the worksheet I sent it to you, is about the phone call. You're doing the phone call 20 cents per minute. And the text messages 15 cents per message. One message is 15 cents, one phone call is 20 cents. You want to write a linear relationship showing this situation. Let's X represent number of phone call and the Y represent number of text messaging. Now, of course, the cost, let's say if you do 2 phone calls, so it's going to be 2 multiplied by that. And 3 text messages is 3 multiplied by that. Adding together going to be your cost, right? Also, your budget, I believe is said your budget here is $40. The budget is $30. Budget is $30. Means you just have $30, but in months you want to see find a relationship between the X and Y. So 20 cents is $0.2. 15 cents is what? $0.15. I want to convert it to that. So if you multiply the number of the phone call by the cost of that, you will find the cost of the phone call, right? So it's going to be 0.2x, the cost of phone call, plus 0.15 multiplied by the number of messaging is going to be the cost of the messaging. This should add up to $30 because you don't want this cost to add up more than $30. So this is the relationship that we have. Okay. Now, how do we graph this? I can do anything with the graphing, right? I want to make a table. The X here and the Y here. Let's say for X0 means you're not making any call. You just want to see how many phone call you can make. So you put X0 here, you put it there. Therefore 0.2 multiplied by 0 plus 0.15x equals to 30. This is gone. The X gonna be equal to what? 30 divided by 0.15. I want to do this calculation. For 0, if you put the X0, you will get 150. So this is for Y. Guys, here is Y. See? This is the Y. The Y is number of the text messaging. So this is gonna be Y. Again, 0.2x plus 0.15y is 30. Instead of the X, you put 0, means you're not doing any phone calls. You wanna see how much of text messaging you can do. It's gonna be 150. So we call this one y-intercept. This point is y-intercept. Y-intercept means when you have no x value, like at what value of the y it intercepts the y-axis. Also, you can put y0. How? You can put the y0 and find the x. If you put y0, so this is gone, this is going to be 0, and this is going to be x going to be 30 divided by 0.2. If I do that, I get 150 here. I think this is going to be 200, my bad one. So this is 200. Just put in your calculator. 0 for y, your x gonna be 150. This is what I have for x and y intercept. Let's just graph this. I want to go up by 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be 100. It's going to be 200. And this one up by 50. This is 100. This is 200. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis. X is 0, y is 200. X is 0, y is 200. So this is this point. X is 150, y is 0. So y is 0 and x is 150. So I'm connecting these 2 points. That's it. Okay, next question is example 2. So reading the example 2 on your notebook, it said Patrick has saved $600 to buy British pound and euro for a school trip on Europe. One day it goes to buy a currency. 1 pound cost $2, 1 euro cost $1.5. So you want to write the relationship. Of course, if the x is number of pound you can buy and the y is the number of euro you can buy, the equation is going to be 2x. 2x means x is number of the euro and the 2 is the cost of that, plus 1.5 multiplied by the number of that you're buying should be equal to 600, right? You cannot, this is cost of buying them. It shouldn't be more than 600. It exactly should be 600. Now I want to kind of again graph it. I can find the x and y intercept again. So I'll just show you again. For x-intercept, we put y equal to 0 and we're solving for x. So the y equals 0 means this term becomes 0. It's going to be 2x plus 1.5 multiplied by 0 equal to 600. So this term is gone. It's 2x equal to 600. So x equal to 600 divided by 2, which is 300. So this is the x-intercept. Let's do y-intercept. For y-intercept, you put x 0. So it's going to be 2 multiplied by 0. You plug it here, plus 1.5 y is equal to 600. 1.5 y is equal to 600. Y is equal to 600 over 1.5. Okay, let me just do that with my calculator. It's 600 divided by 1.5 is going to be 400. 400. So I can graph this. The point here is x is 300 and the y is 0. And the point here, so this is the x and here is y. The point here is the x is 0 and the y is 400. So again, x and y. These 2 points is enough for me to graph a line. If I ask you to draw it, so you just find the x and y. There are other points, but the x and y intercept is enough for you to graph it. So we're going 100 by 100. 1, 2, 3. So this is 300. So that's the point when the x is 300 and y is 0. And on y-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 400. So that's the point. These 2 points, I can connect them simply. So next question is example 3. Judy is considering 2 sales position. Sam's store offer $1,600 monthly plus 2.5% commission for a sale. And the other store offered $1,000 monthly and 5% commission on a sale. You want to represent these two sales. Okay. For the SAM, salary, let's say the X represent amount of sale. Means how much you sell in a store. And the Y represent salary. Salary you get after each one. So for the SAM, Y is equal to, so this is 1,600 is fixed, right? Doesn't matter how much you sell, you will get this. Plus 2.5% of the sale. 2.5 is percent is going to be 2.5 divided by 100. Kind of it is 0.025. So it's going to be 0.025 of the sale. So it depends how much you sell, you get 25% of that commission. For Carl's offer, Y equal to 1,000 plus what is 5%. 5% is just 5 divided by 100, which is 0.05. So it's going to be 0.05x. You want to see which offer is better. So to do that, I would like to just graph these two. I would like to see what is the point of intersection between these two. It means I equal them to each other. I equal the right side of both to each other. So 1,600 plus 0.025, I equal it to 1,000 plus 0.05. So this is x. I forgot x here, x here. So I bring the x's one side and the numbers to the other side. So 1,600 minus 1,000 equal to 0.05 minus 0.025. So here is x. So this is the like terms. If we do that, it's going to be 0.025. So this is going to be 600. Now I want to solve for x. So divide both sides by 0.025. So the point of intersection going to be 600 divided by 0.025. I would like to see what is that number. 600 divided by 0.025 is $24,000. So this is the point of intersection between these two lines. Okay, so let's say I want to just graph this. For SAM, if I want to find the y-intercept, I put y equal to 0, right? And you're solving for x, or just let's say just do the x-intercept. Let's just put x equal to 0, like y-intercept, right? You put x equal to 0 to find that. 0.025 by 0 or 160. So this is the y-intercept. So it's going to be x0 and 1600. So this is 1 point on that. For calls, I can find the y-intercept again by putting x equal to 0. Sorry, this is 1,000 plus 0.05. You put 0, so this is going to be what? 1,000. The point of the y-intercept is going to be that. And this point is the common between them, right? If you put x equal to 24,000 in one of that, you will get, let's just put the 24,000 for the x in one of this to see what is the y. 1000 plus 0.05 multiplied by 24,000. I want to see what is this point giving me. Plus 0.05 multiplied by 24, 1, 2, 3. It's 2,200. Okay, so the point here is 24,000 and 22, and the y is going to be what? Salary going to be this. Anyway, I just want to approximately graph these two together. This really going to be approximately. For the first one, for the sum, the point of the y-intercept is 0, 1, 6, 0, 0, right? Let's say this is that, 1, 6, 0, 0. And this loop of that, so this is like kind of increasing. Let's say this is what I have. And for the other one is 0,000, right? So this is 1,000. And let's say this point that they intersect, this should be this point, intersection, which is 24000. And here this should be what? 220. So this is very approximate. It's not into the scale. I just want you to give you an idea. So this one is Sam, and this one is Carl. As you see, Sam is above. If the cell is below 24,000, Sam has a better salary because this is above. So for cell less than 24,000, Sam gets better salary. But if the cell is above 24,000, Carl is, this graph is above Sam. Carl getting better offer, right? Make sure the y is the salary and x is the cell. So and at 24,000 they get the same salary. So that's the today lesson.